When they woke up, they saw themselves walking towards a big door, a great door. When they approached the door and they knocked on the door, somebody opened. And then both of them said, "Excuse me, sir, can you stay for the night because it's so dark and we need to rest?" And then the one inside said, "Welcome, you're welcome to come in." And then the old man said, "How much will it be for us to stay here?" Then the man who greeted them said, "For you it is free. Come and rest here." So they rested for the whole night. The following morning when they woke up, they got up and then they prepared themselves. And they felt hungry, so they went down. And then they saw again the man who welcomed them. And then they asked, "Can we have breakfast here?" "Of course you can." Where can we have the breakfast?" It's down there. And then they had a wonderful meal. And then again the man asked, "How much will it be for us to partake of the buffet?" "For you, it is free." Wow, they were so happy. While they were eating breakfast, the man kept on looking out because he saw a beautiful golf a field. No? And then he asked, how much will I pay to play the golf course?" And then the young man said, "For you, it's free. No? You're welcome to come here and you're welcome to play." And then the old lady said, "Well, where can I have my hair done? We have a beautiful parlor here. How much will I pay?" And then, "For you, it's free." And then they were asking, "How come everything is free here? Where we came from, everything has a payment. When you have to park your car, you have to pay. When you have to do this, you really have to pay so much. Why is it free here?" And then the young man said, "Because you're already in heaven." The old woman elbowed her husband and said, "If you were not such a health buff, you should have come here earlier." The point is this: heaven is such a beautiful place. I had a friend who is a Muslim. When I asked him, "What is your idea of heaven?" He said, "For me, heaven is being in a room with 7 virgins. That is how he sees his heaven when he dies." Is that heaven for you? How do you see heaven? What is heaven for you? For those who love to eat, well, heaven is such a wonderful buffet with all the wonderful food, and all of it is free. For those who love to shop, heaven is such a big shopping mall. And what is great is that you can get everything you like, and everything will be free. What is heaven for you? Different people have a different idea of heaven. But no matter what idea we have of heaven, heaven is much more beautiful than what we would think of, no? Than what we can imagine. Because there will be so much peace. And in fact, we will be with God constantly. We will be one with God. And what else can we ask for? Heaven is such a beautiful place. Some say it is not a beautiful place, it is a state of mind. No. The Lord is telling that He is preparing a place. It is a place. And it is such a wonderful place. Who wants to go to heaven? Ay, wala. Ayan. Who wants to die now? Ayaw nyo, heaven na pupuntahan nyo. See? A lot of people would like to go to heaven. But the only way for us to get to heaven is to pass through death. If we will not die, we can't go to heaven. Right? Like our beloved Antonette, I recognized her because when I look at the pictures of her, classmate mo, nakita ko before. We're batchmates, we're schoolmates, but I cannot recall if we became really classmates. But she looks very familiar. Mukhang nakita ko na nga ito. Well, if I remember it right, correct me if I'm wrong, kasi it has been, baka masabi kong years nang huli na edad namin. Anyway, more than 30 years, almost 40 years since I saw her, since I remember her. She's one of those who is quiet. Medyo tahimik. Tama ba? Nahimik siya sa klase, napapansin lang. I would remember her because she's one of the beautiful girls that one of my classmates who are beautiful. Kaya naalala ko medyo naalala ko yung face. Alam ko rin medyo tahimik na konti. I know this because I am the opposite. Ako po yung matanda. No? Ayan, no? And I remember her to be a well-behaved child. No? That is if I remember it right. No? Behave lang siya naman. When I was told by one of our classmates, si Birdie, that my father, one of my classmates died. No? Tapos, she sent me that pictures ago. No. I recall this person. She's such a good girl. I believe when I look at her before celebrating the Mass, she looks so peaceful. She looks prepared. Whether you believe it or not, I have celebrated Mass wherein the corpse doesn't look very good. That was a good makeup artist in Magalit. But they don't look very peaceful. But when I look at her face, she looks very peaceful right now. I guess this is what she felt before she passed on. She was at peace with the Lord. And she's definitely going to heaven. So if you believe heaven, if we know that God is not telling a lie when Jesus said that there is a heaven, then let us put our trust in Him. Yes, we might cry a bit. No? Well, yung kasunsanan ng gospel, kung sabihin mo ito, when Jesus came to the tomb where Lazarus was, he wept. No? Because he was a human being. He knows how it feels to lose somebody whom he loves so much. But because of this, he wept so much. Yet, he believed in the Father and he believed in the resurrection. That's why Lazarus rose again in this world. And when he died again, he rose already in heaven when Jesus was able to open the kingdom of heaven. It's so nice that we will die after Jesus' death, because definitely heaven's gate is already open. And to welcome everyone who has been very good. We can only enter heaven by invitation. It is only through God's invitation that we can enter heaven. We cannot go there on the time that we want to go there. Hindi naman pwedeng, Lord, ngayon na sana. Hindi naman. Of course, I was asking you, kung gusto niyo pumunta sa langit? Yes, no? Pero was die na. I guess even in the death of Antonette, she is teaching us one thing, that we are only pilgrims in this world. This is not our permanent place. No? She's telling us that there's such a wonderful place after this. I hope that we will all get there. One of the reasons I became a priest was that I became afraid during our retreat in high school, when one of the brothers told us that if we will live a sinful life, we will never get to heaven, and hell is real. I became afraid of that, so I strove hard to be a better person. Yun na lang, napasok ko sa seminary, naging pari ko ako. And every time I celebrate a funeral mass, I would invite everyone. I would say, at this point, I would create a big attendance sheet. I will write all your names there. And I hope that all of us will have a grand reunion in heaven. But we can only do that if we prepare ourselves right now, as early as now. As Antonette is teaching us, we are just pilgrims in this world. Let us live the best we could. Learning to follow the commandment of the Lord. And He has two great commandments: to love God and to love our neighbors. Let us now look into ourselves. Are we loving our God? And do we love our neighbors? Because this is the only two qualifications for us to be invited in heaven. As we continue this holy sacrifice of the Mass, we remember our beloved Antonette. We pray for her eternal repose, that she may enjoy the presence of the Lord. We pray for each one here present, that at this point we will be disposed to let her go. Because if we are not yet disposed to let her go, she will not have eternal repose. She will not have eternal rest. So let's open our hearts and our minds right now to the Lord and offer once again our beloved Antonette to Him, to welcome her into His paradise. Let us all stand. Brothers and sisters, Jesus Christ is risen.